The afternoon sun was warm on Caleb's back as he stared at the wilting tomato plants. He'd started this garden with his dad a few weeks ago, but with his dad traveling for work, Caleb felt a bit lost. He missed the easy camaraderie they shared, and honestly, he wasn't sure how to save these droopy leaves. "Everything all right here, champ?" A voice chirped from behind him. Caleb turned to see Brooke, his stepmom, holding a watering can and a small trowel. She'd moved in a few months ago, and while she was nice, Caleb still felt a little awkward around her. He shrugged, kicking at a loose clump of dirt. "The tomatoes are dying. Dad usually knows what to do." Brooke walked over, her eyes scanning the struggling plants. They do look a bit parched. And maybe a little crowded." She knelt down, gently touching a yellowed leaf. "Sometimes plants are a lot like people, Caleb. They need space to grow, and just the right amount of attention." Caleb watched as she expertly weeded around the base of one plant, then carefully loosened the soil. "My grandma taught me a lot about gardening," she said, without looking up. "She always said the best gardens are grown with love and a little bit of dirt under your fingernails." Reluctantly, Caleb knelt beside her. "So, what do we do?" Brooke smiled. "First, we give them a good drink." She handed him the watering can. "Then, we'll thin them out a bit. It might seem counterintuitive to remove some, but it'll give the others room to thrive." For the next hour, they worked side by side. Brooke explained the different types of soil, how to spot pests, and even shared a secret trick for deterring slugs using eggshells. Caleb found himself laughing as Brooke recounted a story about her grandmother trying to grow pineapples in their backyard in Ohio. As the sun began to dip lower, casting long shadows across the yard, the garden already looked different. The tomato plants, though still a work in progress, seemed a little greener, a little more hopeful. More importantly, the space between Caleb and Brooke felt less awkward, filled instead with comfortable silence and shared purpose. "Thanks, Brooke," Caleb said genuinely. "I think we saved them." Brooke dusted off her hands, a smudge of dirt on her cheek. "We certainly gave them a fighting chance. And you know," she added, looking at the budding roses nearby, "gardens are great for growing more than just plants. They're pretty good at growing friendships, too." Caleb nodded, a small smile playing on his lips. As he looked at the revitalized garden, he realized she was right. And maybe, just maybe, this new garden and this new family were both starting to bloom.